everyone, and welcome to this unboxing video for Super Dungeon Explorer Dragonback Peak things! So, specifically, I've got here the Testudo Tower boss pack and the Dragonback Peaks tiles pack, which comes with minions! So, these were on massive discount from where I ordered them, so I went ahead and ordered them, since they were things I'm still missing for rounding out the collection. I don't know if I'll ever start counting the master classes towards that, because... God, those are expensive for single models. At least they all come with mechanics. But, I think I'd rather back order those once the, if ever, Super Dungeon Explorer Legends Kickstarter gets here. Still looking forward to that. Glad they're not completely dead. But... I'm gonna cut this one open real quick. Okay, and a quick edit later, I can now get this open. Alright, so this should be pretty much just a pack of new cardboard layout tiles, and it looks like, from what I can see immediately, this is, cards here by the way, very reminiscent of the tiles from the first edition core game. So, and then some miniatures. So let's start off with those tiles. Alright, like, I know this layout here, although the coloration is very different, as well as, nope, just the coloration. I know the coloration and artistic design of this one alone is different, but is used in the base game. And I do have that, because I started getting this game before 2nd edition existed. I actually missed parts of 1st edition, but at the end of the day, it was a lot more work to track what was going on and everything. Also, the minions got really, really powerful. Like, it was really easy for the bad guys to win. Alright, so there are 6 boards in total, all double-sided. One side is a mines, and the other side is the, basically, dragon den, which this biome basically makes up the mountainous lava fire region of the setting, which I do not remember the name of, but, like, this is just like an entryway. And then mines on the back with a lot of different things, including what looks like a log in the middle. Indoor tree would never surprise me with this. So more of that dragon setup. And then a mine, big giant keep out sign. Huh. That's a new icon. So we'll find out what that terrain is probably when we get to the cards. A big giant ass gold hoard. So yes, definitely dragon. And then more mines. That's how this is all gonna go. But box of TNT there. Some lava. Some hallways with some thrown away gear and some bones. And lava surrounded sort of hallways. I think the rooms on the floor are just basic floor. And then this one's a lot more rock with some lava going through. This one also looks a little familiar. I know I have not gotten this before. The room I first pointed out was blue. And then some more gold, but not as big of a hoard. And then more mining stuff. Huh. The rock sides are just literally considered structures. Alright, so the cards, which will explain everything, rather than just, hey, here's 6 pieces of cardboard with a graphic painted on, or printed on both sides. So, first off, we've got the Fire Flower minion cards for both Classic and Arcade. Red being Classic, purple being Arcade. Although, Classic is not always red, it's just purple is always Arcade. And even then, you can see the Arcade cabinet in the corner. And then we've got a bunch of terrain cards. These are usually some redundant ones, like Difficult Terrain, Goddess, Lava, Sentinel, Spawn Location, and Structure. But that one I didn't recognize, and it's literally using the picture of that very one. is Secret Passage. When a model enters a Secret Passage square, immediately place it in any other unoccupied Secret Passage square in the dungeon. A large model must be able to be placed in the new location, or Secret Passage has no effect. Okay, cool. Well, at least in Classic mode, these minions are 3 move, 1 action, cause fire, immune to fire, the usual insignificant. What's Winds of Blades? Oh, lets them make a range attack instead of moving. Which, in this case, they get a lot more for. And then they have the usual 1-star defense. So, you have to do 2 damage to hurt them. Or 2 successes. And then it is 12 of the same model. So it's not like the original tile set with minions that came with the slimes that were 3 of each color, I believe. And they're basically just Audrey 2s. Except small. And probably lava-y. They're probably more inspired by the piranha plants from Mario Brothers. Alright, now on to the more meat of this video. The boss. So this was, I think, one of the earlier bosses that was added as a standalone. Other than the King Killstar, I think it was, or whatever, the alternate version of the dragon. I don't think any were released separately before the Super Dungeon Explorer Forgotten King expansion, where we got the big giant fairy one that's definitely a knockoff of Toto, like an evil version of Toto. And even then, the other guy that I mentioned, the dragon, didn't come with minions, which is a common staple of bosses since 2nd edition. Alright, so we've got said minions, 6 of them. You know, little bombs and everything. These are basically evil rock turtle things. And then the boss itself is a giant one with anime-inspired sunglasses, specifically like Gurren Lagann and such, which is comical because they're an underground race, with 2 little guys on its back, a cannon, nope, 2 cannons, and a bunch of cannonballs, with a minecart that's stuck on, I don't know how that's holding at all, by a rail, like a railing of a rail just wrapped around it. So I imagine this thing's supposed to be like some version of Bowser kind of thing. And even as a rock pompadour, it's definitely, you know, Japanese anime inspired, because that's kind of this whole game. The aesthetic is all anime and video game inspired. In the 1st edition version, the tile sets that I was mentioning earlier, one of them has an arcade cabinet buried in the rubble. And we've got cards. Bosses come with more than just, hey, here's what my minions do, here's what I do. They also come with new gear as well, because you actually choose from stuff like that for setting up your treasure deck. Alright, so, like before, we've got the arcade and classic versions. I find it amusing that the arcade version's put first. In classic, the tower itself is 8 health, 4 threat, 4 movement, 4 actions. Bulldozer and Sturdy, I'm not going to bother with those right now, has 3 different offensive attacks, has a really high armor, 2 red, 2 green dice, and 2 flat out, and then, yeah, it's just a bucket of crazy. And then the minions, or creeps as they're called in this game, have actually multiple different effects, and basically look like that they can just blow up, because one of their abilities is just called Kaboom, and another one without an effect is called Toss Me. Yeah, they're even classified as volatile, and Toss Me is literally, if this is, you know, targeted by a thrown action, destroy it and trigger volatile afterwards. Alright, and then we've got the separate rule card. I'm noticing that there is no exploration cards. I'm not a fan of the exploration deck personally, so I'm actually okay with that. I don't know how you construct it then otherwise, though. I don't think he's 1st edition. No, there wouldn't be arcade mode. But we've got his various rules, and the reason this is reminding me of the Explorer deck is these were printed on the tiny-ass cards, like smaller than the small FFG cards, that are the size of the Exploration deck. I'm glad that it's on a normal size card. And it's basically, what does he do on spawn, what does he do on timeout, which is half health is dealt. And then we've got treasure cards. Foreman's Minecart, the Radical Sunglasses. There's those two. Shell Shield and Stoneback's Pickaxe. Interesting. I'm really not bothering to read any of these right now. And then Turtle Shell Mail, like chainmail, and Volatile Explosives. It's a bundle of TNT. Alright. That's everything from these two. Hopefully someday I'll be able to start going, here's Super Dungeon Explorer Legend. Still waiting on that. No rush, get it right. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to press that like button. If you think somebody else will enjoy this, feel free to share this video. Either way, you'll help this video get seen more. If you didn't like this video, go ahead and press the dislike button. I won't mind, but please leave a constructive comment as to why. Also, feel free to comment in general, such as if you'd like to see anything about Super Dungeon Explorer, be it board game overviews, how to play, playthroughs, or if you'd like to see me paint any of the models you've seen me unbox. I do have the entire contents of the Forgotten Kings Kickstarter. I mentioned that because that was before my channel started, so in case you want to see any of those. Some of those are already painted, but not many. And if you want to see anything else like this, be it more unboxing videos, my board game overviews, or my painting videos, all three of which I'm willing to do for this game, and anything else that I might do on this channel, feel free to subscribe. Regardless, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.